Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a super easy recipe using majority of fresh ingredients, as you can see. Some of them have already been made at home, but I brought them over here to the kitchen because you know the time that it takes. So we're going to have our pinto beans that I already pre-made in bulk at home. I'm going to have the chives / onions. I use the onion and chive portion of it, so I use the whole thing. Red potatoes, zucchini, avocado, spinach, and tomatoes. Also, you're going to see on the plate that I have minced garlic. I also use hemp seed and flax seed. So stay tuned. You don't have to use as much as I'm using, but I'm obviously going to take this home and I'm going to share it with some other people here. You for one person, if you're cooking for 1 or 2 people, 1 bowl is fine. All right. During this time, you also want to put in your garlic. Cook in there with it. Salt. Some pepper. Yeah, let's mix this up because we want to get the oil onto everything. We're sauteing this. Let's get it in there. Nice and even, so everything cooks evenly. I have the flame on low. Can't see it, but it's on low. Medium to low. No, don't go past medium, because then you're going to start browning it. Now if you like browning, cook it on low first, get it all nice and tender, and then throw up the heat at the end. Start frying it up. Get that crunch brown, the browning and the crunchiness at the end. I just want it tender. So I've cooked this. This has been on the stove for about 20 minutes. Medium heat at the max. I've switched it up high, medium and low. Now, I like my zucchini or squash really soft. It's preference. I put it in with the potatoes. If you don't want it soft, you have to put in the potatoes first because they take longer to cook. I put them in together. I'm going to have my potatoes cooked, but not completely soft. You don't want it to be like mashed potatoes because when you put your fork in, you know, you want to be able to stab into them. All right, so it's been 5 minutes, and you can see the potatoes are just splitting right up. Boom. That's what I want. All right. Now, if you cut them a little too thick, you're going to see they're not splitting. All right, so make sure you know they're kind of even whenever you're cutting them. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the onions there, chive onions. All right, put that in. I'm going to saute it. I didn't throw them in too soon because I didn't want them to overcook. They cook pretty quick. All right, so I'm going to throw in some spinach. It's already washed as well. Make sure you thoroughly wash everything again. Just want to remind you. All right, this is going to cook pretty quick. So it looks like a lot, but when it cooks, you're going to see how it disappears. All right, I'm going to throw in tomatoes as well. Get that oiled up too, all in here. Look at that color, all this color. If you're trying to lay off the oil, lay off the oil. You know, you don't have to cook with all the oil that I'm cooking with. That's probably why I'm not as lean and mean as I want to be. You know, I like my oil. All right, so the last one here, these beans were pre-cooked. You've seen in my last videos, I like to pre-cook my beans in bulk because I use them for all kinds of stuff. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of beans because I like beans. You gotta have your protein as well. All right, I don't have a measurement for this. Put in as much as you want or as little as you want. All right. That's about all I'm going to put. You stir these in there. All right. Now at this point, I'm just going to allow these beans to warm up, and then we're about to serve. And I'll wait. the reason I wanted the cherry tomatoes to just be soft, you throw them on a direct pan and they're just sitting on heat like this, they're gonna heat up and they're gonna pop. And that's what you don't want. You know, whenever I'm eating this and I put my fork into it, I want it to go in and still have a little bit of juice in there. All right, so I'm about to serve this right here. Alright, so this avocado was actually frozen, so it was getting kind of soft in my fridge. So what I do is when it's getting soft so I don't waste it, I just freeze them. As you can see, it still looks good. The consistency, the texture and all that is different, but you're not wasting an avocado. That's what I like. Alright, so we have a little bit of hemp seed, which you've known in the past that I like using a lot of hemp seed, and flaxseed, whole flaxseed. You can use ground too. Ground digests better. But I'm still going to eat it, and it's going to add great garnish. Hemp seed there. All right, so as you can see, finished product. Very simple meal, nutritious. Animal free. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, as always, my taste test. Let's get a little bit of everything in there. I got zucchini. I'm gonna get a little avocado, tomato. Let's get everything in there. Ooh, I'm salivating. All right, here it goes. Everything just goes so well together. You don't taste the flaxseed and you don't taste the hemp, but y'all are definitely going to taste everything else. You got a little bit of beans in there. The avocado, for me, avocado seems to make everything better, and a lot of people say that. I've met people who don't like avocado. I've met people that are even allergic to it. But the tomatoes and all this together, oh man, this is good. This is real good. Yeah. A little bit more of that. Not cooked tomato. It's not overcooked. It's nice. When you cook a tomato, it changes the chemistry of it. You can see when you're cooking it as well. I like the flavor of it when it's cooked versus raw. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Like I said, when I started this channel, I wanted to create food that was going to be easy for people that are trying to jump into the vegan world. Most of the ingredients I'm always going to use are going to be things you can find easily. They're also going to be ingredients that are known for the most part. There are a few things here, for example, the hemp seed and the flaxseed. I had heard of flaxseed, but I wasn't really incorporating it into my meals. Same with hemp. I had heard of hemp, but I didn't know you were eating hemp. I thought people were using it, you know, for like little purses and whatnot. That's how I knew hemp. So again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next meal. You guys are going to love it.